So yesterday I saw a tweet by Justine Bitticon that says, "Creatives, I just want to give y'all a space to promote your work, so reply with whatever you do, whether it be music, fashion, art, whatever, but let's support each other." And I saw a lot of these cool people posting cool things, and I thought, I would like to contribute to that. So I did a quick scroll through my YouTube channel and realized that I had nothing that I was proud to share. So that kind of launched me into this big downward spiral of just like hating everything that I make and all of that good old jazz. And then last night I was editing a video, and then I realized that I absolutely hated it, and so I deleted all of it, and now I'm here. So today after work I went to Michael's and I bought some stuff, and now I'm just gonna paint and talk about my feelings, which sounds like equally as bad over time, but like I feel like I need to, I don't know, I was like, I need to do that, and so I'm gonna do it. I probably need a couple of paintbrushes. I just realized that I forgot those. So while I was scrolling through my own YouTube channel yesterday, I don't know if it was really like in terms of like thumbnails or whatever, but I was kind of just looking at everything, and I hated all of it. And I don't know, maybe it's just because like I had been looking at other people's stuff and it was a little bit more like, I don't know, more artistic. Maybe that's what I want to incorporate more of into my channel. I literally have no fucking clue. I just know that I don't like the stuff that I have been making. And it's frustrating because I don't know what about it I want to change. I just know that it needs to be different in order for me to not hate it and myself. And another thing that's super frustrating is the fact that I want to make good stuff, but I work a 40-hour week, and by the time I come home from work every day, I'm absolutely exhausted. And I have no desire to do anything. Yeah, so yesterday I called my mom because she's in Minnesota right now, and I had this big fucking freak out, which was probably like pretty stupid. Damn battery. So I was talking to my mom, and I was like definitely crying about just not liking anything that I'm making, but I don't know what I'm like necessarily doing, and it's just frustrating. I want to make good stuff, come home from work every day, and I'm so tired from just like working that I have like absolutely no motivation to film or edit, and it sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. Damn, has this really become like a therapy session? I don't love that for me, although I guess it's more cost effective than therapy. And so like, I don't know, it's upsetting because I know that I want to do better, and I don't know how. And it's like, okay, well first I need to start with like taking care of myself, because like how am I supposed to do anything if I feel like shit? But then it's like, oh well, maybe if I did better stuff then I wouldn't feel like shit, because I feel like shit because I'm not making good stuff, and then I'm not making good stuff so I feel like shit. It's a never-ending cycle, and it fucking sucks. The last few days I have been coming home from work, and I will lay here, and I've watched a couple movies. About Time is very good, but Last Summer is okay. Also, I'm sorry I literally have like the multitasking ability of like a computer from the fucking 80s. I don't know how to like focus on more than one thing at a time. But there's so many things that I would like to be able to do with a video, and a lot of them require like more money and time and resources, and it's like damn, I should be able to just pull, you know, the time that I need out of my ass. It is entirely possible for me to, you know, stay up late editing and doing all that stuff, but then it's like, you know, the next morning I feel like shit, and then the next day I don't have the energy to do anything again, and then I feel bad and it starts again. I don't know. Please let me know if you're like a creative and you feel like you have similar blocks, and you know, I know that happens to other people. I just feel like typically I'm able to, even if I'm not like 10 out of 10 in love with everything that I'm making, I'm able to make stuff that I like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I think that this is at least funny, because while being funny isn't like my main thing. It's like, oh, I can do this and I enjoy it because I think that it has some like comedic value or something, whether that be in terms of editing or like actual content. Upsetting that I can't just do that anymore because I don't feel funny. I don't feel inspired to make anything like that. And I guess like I'm also scared because it's like I know what I want to do after college. You know, I want to go into more like professional video production, whether that be at like BuzzFeed or somewhere else. But it's like, if I have blocks like these, is that going to be something that like prevents me from like doing well in that field? And if so, like what the hell else do I do? I don't know if it's just like ideas or execution or like the style of what I'm making right now that is just, I'm like, fuck, like this is shit. But everything feels wrong and I don't know what to do about it. I thought that I was gonna be able to like paint something nice over it because like that seems poetic and all I can do is that. I thought that I could like talk myself out of this by doing this. That's not actually the case. And like even this, honestly, who knows if this will go up. Maybe I just won't have a video this week, and that's, I was gonna say that's fine, but I literally can't even say that out loud. Like, and I know that like you guys are cool with it. You know, sometimes I've had stuff like go up late, or sometimes I, you know, like finals week, I was like, hey, I just can't upload this week, and you guys have always been like cool about it, and very nice, and like, oh, you know, take the time that you need, all that stuff. But I feel like I can't do that to myself, and it's like, oh, like I should let myself take a break or whatever, but it's like I can't. I'm like, no, like I have this goal that I have to upload every week. And like obviously I would rather make stuff that I am proud of than just like having it by like a deadline or whatever. But it's also like, why can't I just make stuff that I'm proud of every week? Like, which I think is my problem, but it is frustrating because, you know, why shouldn't I be able to make stuff that I'm proud of every week? Because that's hard. And it's like, especially if I'm working 40 hours a week, like that's 40 plus hours every week that I can't spend, you know, doing this. And it's like, I like my job. I do. I enjoy it. It's not what I want to do forever. You know, I think this will be my last summer doing it because I'm going to stay down in Arizona next summer. And it's draining. Like, I think any job that you're not, you know, 100% invested in and passionate about is going to be draining in some capacity. It's frustrating nonetheless, and it's like, well, I need money for college, so, you know, go to work, and I need money to be able to make videos, so gotta go to work. Then it's like, by the time that I've done the work, I don't have any energy to do the things that I need money for, and so it's this like never-ending spiral of work and then don't have energy to do the things that I'm working for. Also, please be proud of me, you guys. I'm doing 2 cameras today. This is the one thing that I've done in 82 years that maybe I can be proud of. I want to upload every week. That was the personal goal that I like set for myself last, whatever it was, June, that I have tried my goddamn hardest to stick to. So it's like, well, if I can't do that, then what am I doing? Like what else is there to show that I'm like capable of doing literally anything? That's like my big goal as of, you know, right now. So it just sucks that that is not a thing that I feel confident in doing, because like, I don't know, it's just so fucked up. You know, when I was in California with Christiana and Reagan and Maggie, I was like, oh shoot, yeah, like I'm capable of making things and I'm capable of making good things. And then I kind of like looked back at it and I was like, I just kept being like, oh, like it's not that good, it's not that good. And I don't know if it's just me kind of like trying to protect myself in the sense of like, oh, if I say that it's not that good, then it'll like lower people's expectations of me, when it just feels like this this big thing that's like never gonna go away. And like obviously I'm like, ugh, like it's like obviously it gets better, but it's like, well shit, like what do I do now? Do I just stop making videos for a while and let myself exist? But then it's like, you know, I feel like I don't deserve that, like as a person who makes videos. You know, you always see these like creator burnout things with people with like 8-9 million subscribers, and it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, they, you know, have X amount of subscribers, and like of course they feel burnt out because there's like all this pressure. And I feel like for me it's like, it's not really like pressure coming from like having X amount of subscribers, because it's not, you know, it's obviously not on that scale. It's more like pressure from myself to just be better, which clearly doesn't happen overnight. Otherwise I wouldn't be making this video. There might not be a video next week. There probably will be though, because I can't let myself not upload. So I guess maybe if you are in a similar situation and, you know, kind of just hating everything that you're making and not really knowing what's wrong with it, or not really knowing what to do about it, maybe let me know. It doesn't have to be in the comments. This isn't like an engagement thing. I think it might be able to be of use to some people. I don't know. I definitely cried about it a lot yesterday, so now I kind of just feel like numb to it, I guess. But I'm still like, fuck, I need to have a video done. I need to have a video done. I need to have a video done. I told myself on Friday last week when I uploaded, I was like, this week's video is gonna be on time. And now tomorrow's Thursday. And all I want to do right now is lay in my bed and watch a movie.